Coop, 4-2 in 15 innings. First, when you're involved in a game that goes 15 innings, what's the thought process in the dugout? What's going through your mind as a head coach?
Well, what was going through my mind in about the 12th inning is last night, my son Tyson, who's up here in the booth with us, actually asked me, Dad, what was the longest game you've ever been a part of? And I was like, great, this is going to be the day that, but no, you know what, it's just about getting to the next inning, getting to the bottom half of the inning and having a chance to win the game. And, first thing I want to say is that I'm extremely proud of our guys, how hard they played, their competitive spirit. That guy for Illinois, Tyler J, there's some people would say that he might pull a Finnegan who pitched for TCU in the World Series and then in the Royals in the real World Series. And that guy's really good. And our guys battled and scraped, and we had some times to win it, but we had two good teams that went after it. So I'm proud of how hard we fought.
When you're facing someone as good as Jay, who can hit mid-90s on the gun, he's got a really good changeup. When you have a senior at the plate, Skirpon was the guy who ended up having the game-tying hit. Does that help as a hitter to have experience in that spot as opposed to maybe having a freshman up there?
Yeah, I think it does. I think it also kind of depends a little bit on the freshmen. Sometimes you got some freshmen up there that they're not. When I say this, I mean it in a good way. Sometimes they're just a little dumb. They're too dumb to know really what the situation is because they're so young. But it was a good AB by Skirp.
Coop, on your side though, the pitching end, what could you say about Taylor Lehman today?
That's what we feel like Taylor Lehman's going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been kind of waiting for. You've seen glimpses, you've seen flashes, you've seen him put together a couple hitters or a couple, innings like that. But he was dominant, and that's a good offensive club. That really is. And it was really fun to watch him do that. Awesome job by Taylor Lehman.
And I think what we talked about with Taylor is you see the 3 strikeouts. He was hitting his spots. He was working ahead for the most part. But I look at a double play ball that he gets against Curian, who leads the Big Ten in home runs. He didn't walk any batters today. Are those some of the other things you look at where you can see him progressing out there now?
Yeah, the fact that he went 7 innings, 94 pitches, and to be honest with you, when he gave up a base hit there in the 8th, we went to Jack because we felt like they're either going to bunt or they're going to let the guy swing away, and we felt like Jack gave us a better chance. He's a tougher guy to bunt off of, and he gets ground balls, so that's kind of why we made the move there. Not because he was doing anything wrong or gave up a hit; it just felt like it was a better matchup there. But yeah, going after guys, starting bats, he did a great job. And we played great defense behind him.
And your bullpen in total allows 3 runs, but I thought through 8 solid innings again here today after Tom Mullen yesterday certainly followed suit in that game. And look at your bullpen yesterday. I think they were tasked with going 5 innings and only allowed 2 base runners, and they allowed 2 runs in that game. To ask a guy like Anderson to stretch out or Fragiano to stretch out, is that something that they're accustomed to doing, and what does it take for them to do that role out of the bullpen?
Well, a couple things. I want to go back to last night because, that game is a blowout. But, you got Tommy Mullen, who we believe in, comes in and he treats it like it's 1-0. So he gets outs, valuable outs. And then you got, Skylar Bates, who does the exact same thing. Well, if they don't do that and we got to go deeper into our bullpen, I don't know if we have Jack today like that. I don't know if we have Jared like that today. And here's a great thing about it, tomorrow, we still got Sal Biazzi and Marco and Dakota and Mully again. And so, those guys last night did a heck of a job setting us up for today and tomorrow.
And Coop, I know you talked about whenever you come to the ballpark having that mindset you're going to win the game. What did it say about that message that after a 10-1 loss last night that they were able to compete so well for today?
That's exactly what I talked to them about down there. I was really, really proud of them. And, it's funny because one of the things we talked about before the game today is if you're not inside this program and know what we're trying to do here, you may look at our record, you may look at their record and go, well, what's the point? So I asked them, I said, what are you trying to accomplish today? Is this just another day that you can say you played baseball, or is this a day where you really go after it? And they did. I'm proud of them, and it was a good effort. It just came up short, ran out of time.
Well, you certainly played some baseball today. 15 innings, 4 hours and 12 minutes worth. And before we let you go, the camouflage tops, the hats, the purple socks, and I thought really great ceremony before the game and then during the game. Great crowd on hand. Military Appreciation Day. Why honor that group? What's so special about them to the program?
Well, first of all, it was an unbelievable day, and to watch them march out and have that as a part of it. But and the best part of the day for me was the seventh inning when those young people, they were getting sworn in, and they're giving up their lives and what they're doing to protect our freedoms, and that's the answer right there. I mean, I told the ROTC people, they came and did a presentation. I told them, you have no idea how proud we are of you. And, our military, whether you believe in what some of the things that we go out and fight for, like, they're here for our protection. They're here for our freedoms. And just, I'm so proud of our military and what they stand for, and especially our young people, our ROTC people here at Penn State. They are exceptional.
Coach, thanks. We'll let you get some dinner and head on out of here, and we'll talk to you bright and early tomorrow.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm going to go over and watch Jake Cooper play a little baseball. I haven't gotten enough today. So.